episode 114. It is March 17th, 2024. It is National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. We are back. We are the Millie Goats. I am your co-host, AK. Your co-host, Tex, is with us. Butch P is with us, even though he's freeze framing. It looks like he's with us partially. But J.Vi not here. I believe he is on the grind. Is that correct? From what we've been told, our inside sources say. Text nodding in agreement there. It's also St. Patty's Day. How about that? When's the last time we went out for St. Patty's Day?
Oh man, don't know.
I mean,
it's been over 10 years. Last time
Yes.
I remember was the last time we did the bar crawl in Charlotte.
And at this point,
I'm retired.
Retired, yes, but the bar crawl would literally nowadays it wouldn't be really even a crawl. It would be like somebody would have to like roll us down the street at this point. So those days are behind us.
Yes.
Now I'm wearing green. Are you wearing green?
I have green pants on.
In your shades.
I have green pants
on. Dude. All right. Big shout out to sports, by the way. Shout out to there you go. BMO chiming in. He's here. Miller 64s. Yep. That's just a veteran move there. You know, the old days you used to be able to just absolutely go mollywop and go ham, all day long.
Just drink Irish car bombs all day long.
Yes. But yeah, hey, shout out to sports. Just when you thought, this isn't football. Like basketball, March Madness is great, but golf today too. Oh my gosh, man. They gave us everything we wanted from a golf tournament. The basketball games were incredible. So sports in general is picking up. Hockey's in full swing. Sports in general is picking up where football left off for the most part. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I would say it's partially patching the hole that football left behind. It takes a combination of things, but it's patching the hole.
And tonight, actually a few hours ago, brackets are back. Brackets are absolutely back.
Gotta really take a look at that.
There he is, Butch Pete. Now, we're going to do a virtual bracket, but I still might just print one out just because I feel like you have to print out a bracket.
It's tradition, right?
Yeah. I mean, in today's world, with all the technology, they think that they're going to get us to just buy in to going completely paperless. I think one thing that Americans can agree on, people worldwide, is when the brackets come out, it has to be paper, without a doubt. I mean, they can get rid of the American dollar, but they're not going to get rid of paper brackets.
No.
But also, I am absolutely exhausted from too many bonus bets. There's no way anybody can humanly possibly get that much money from the DraftKings and FanDuel accounts, bonus bets, and then try to bet them. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know which. I look like Steve Buscemi out there looking at my phone by the end of the weekend. I could not. I'm like, I can't do all of this. This is way too much information.
Who is Steve Buscemi?
He's the guy from Waterboy.
You could do it.
No, that's Rob.
Oh, yeah.
No, Jim Montana guy. Jim Montana guy.
Yeah,
Jim Montana guy.
He's the guy from Armageddon who's riding the rocket.
Rob Schneider's daughter is Elle King.
I didn't even know who Elle King was until the CMAs or whatever it's called.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. Didn't one of his daughters have a hit song a few years back too?
Yeah. That's the one.
The same one? Oh.
Yes.
Wait,
the one
Rob Schneider?
She sings it with Miranda Lambert.
No, I don't know.
Rob Schneider or Steve Buscemi?
No, Rob Schneider.
Okay.
I'm
I don't know.
drunk and I
How
want
did
to
we
go
even?
home.
How do we get on that?
Don't
Steve
know.
Buscemi. Oh,
Because
because
your
my
eyeballs are going different.
yes,
different
my
directions.
eyeballs were going 2 different directions. I think he's the guy from the Water Boy
Oh.
in the crowd. Wait, no, didn't you just say that? Damn it. I don't know. Whatever.
No.
Super James is here. He says racing's been pretty good this year. Buku is here. He says, "What's up, boys? Xander being Xander, Scotty Too Hottie, just playing some golf on a Sunday, dude. I don't even.
X's and O's. That
Oh,
was a
yeah.
song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. But anyways, bonus bets. I'm glad that those are almost done because I don't know if I'll be continuing that, even though I had some success. But holy cow, dude, that is just way. DFS is more my speed because I can set it and then everything takes place. There's nothing I can change with it. You can open those darn apps and just go bananas. I mean, you could bet all game. That's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you don't make it to the end of the show, just remember that the podcast will be out tomorrow morning everywhere you find your podcast. So, everyone, thanks for tuning in. First question right out of the gate. What in God goodness gracious' gullet are the Pittsburgh Steelers doing? what thoughts?
I think that they're trying to.
Hey, snagging another Bears quarterback, right?
Yep.
It's true. I forgot about that. Trubisky.
Trubisky.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Now, my sources, I hate that J-Vi's not here because I was going to say the rumor was, and I hate that he got traded before the show because I was really going to work up the Bills were going to trade for Justin Fields angle and try to maybe move on from Josh Allen, but that didn't happen. So I was really sad about that.
Yeah, it feels to me like they're just throwing a bunch of quarterbacks up on the wall and seeing who sticks.
The old pickles in the drive-in restaurant.
From Billy Madison.
It's almost
Let's
comparable.
not go
to
down
what
every Adam
the
Sandler
Panthers were
movie
doing.
right now.
The price is wrong, Bobby.
The price is wrong, dude. Now, the CEO of Stats notified me of this little. He said, Mike Tomlin getting a rap here of promising players things that he can't deliver on. He did it with Trubisky, said he'd be the starter, and then when everything got panicked, took him out. James Harrison, same thing. Will he be doing the same thing with Justin Fields and Russell Wilson? Did he just commit to 2 kids' birthdays on the same Saturday and he forgot about one? Maybe that's what he did. He was like, yeah, we want to sign Justin Fields. And then they signed him. They're like, oh, shenanigans. I forgot Russell Wilson. Damn it. He pulled the old, yeah, we'll come to your birthday party for your toddler. And then, boom, lo and behold, your wife already planned a birthday party that you were going to. So maybe that's what Mike Tomlin did. Resident Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Demo chimes in and just says cheap. Cheap.
I don't even know what that means. Like cheap on the move or cheap attack on the
I don't know.
Steelers?
He added no context. He just said cheap. He's just saying that Justin Fields, I think at some point is going to be owed $25 million. So maybe they'll put Justin Fields behind Russell Wilson. And then
Wilson is cheap because you're only paying him $1 million. I see. Okay.
Not the Broncos.
But the Broncos.
Yeah. The Broncos got hosed there.
38.
So yeah, they I don't know what's going on. There you go. Okay, so he's providing the context, which was 1.2 veteran midterm, 6th-round pick for Fields.
Yeah.
Dude, how about the Bears getting absolutely bamboozled? Absolutely bamboozled. They got nothing. Everybody, Mel Kiper said they should get the 8th overall pick in the draft for Justin Fields. And what does he do? 6th-rounder to be a backup. That's so bad.
Well, if he plays more than half the snaps, it goes to a 4th rounder.
It's a
So they're not going to play him straight up before November. Straight up.
Straight up. Straight up or straight up? Straight up would be. Buku says making moves. They have nothing invested in either QB. I think a lot of potential. I'm not ready to give up on them yet. Okay, so people believe. People believe in Fields. Do you Fields the way I Fields? Peter Frampton. Look it up. All right. National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. We got to get to this golf, dude. That was freaking phenomenal. That was. Everybody says the PGA.
Yeah, we got to get to it for sure.
National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. We'll get to it when we get to it, Butch. Lay off me, I'm starving. Corned beef is a salt-cured beef product. Traditional Irish corned beef and cabbage recipes use salt pork or a bacon joint instead of corned beef. However, sometime in the mid-1800s, when the Irish immigrated to America, they found Jewish corned beef very similar in texture to the bacon joint pork. I didn't really understand what bacon joint meant. People are smoking doobies full of bacon. I don't know. Did you eat corned beef today, Tex?
No, I had sandhill crane.
What is that?
It's a big, funky-looking bird.
It's a crane? Like one of those long-legged birds?
Yep. It was delicious. Tastes like steak.
Interesting. Where'd you get that from?
Where'd you get
One
it?
One of the guys who works for me. I don't know if I can incriminate myself, but no, he gave it to me. He gave it to me.
You don't have to go into details. I just want to know what kind of
North
damn
Dakota.
bird we're dealing with here. Like
North Dakota. North Dakota.
Okay. All the way down from North Dakota.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can shoot them in Texas too.
Flew down south.
It is springtime. I know that.
It was good. It tastes like steak. It's like a chicken breast shaped steak. It's great.
That is one bird that's not going to make it back north.
No.
After the migrant.
And that one never made it south.
Make it crane on him, dude.
Yep.
Make it. Whoa. Who's this? Is this J-Vi from the parking lot over here?
Because you hate
talking to ourselves.
You basis.
Yeah, you're basis. I don't hate bacon. I love bacon. I will stand on this forever. Bacon deserves to be its own meal, its own superstar. Don't be muddling up the taste of bacon by throwing it with everything else. Period. There's just nothing I'm going to come off.
You would never mix it with pasta.
Bacon?
Yeah.
Now, see, for a carbonara?
Yeah, for like a carbonara or some other, like mixing it with a seafood pasta mixture.
That's a tough question. I would eat it with a carbonara.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the carbonara from Quiznos? Yeah, that was good. We're gonna get to golf at some point or another. Have you guys filled out a bracket yet?
No. I feel like that's Lizzo's blood type. Carbonara sauce.
Golf.
All right, on the show, Salute Your Sports Sunday. Dad joke. It's back. Golf Seggy, where we talk. Dude, I'm telling you what, I'm running hot right now. I mean, I'm hot. I'm hotter than my boat engine just sitting there idling without any hydraulic fluid in it right now.
Did it do it again?
No, I haven't checked it yet. We were out of town.
You still haven't checked it?
No, I checked it whenever we fixed it.
Are you gun shy?
No, I am. If I go down there and that thing's not working again, I'm going to be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to get a sailboat.
I don't want to keep going on back to football, but here we go. Do you know who's listed as number 1 on the Bears depth chart for quarterback?
Tyler Bagent.
Yeah, Tyson Bagent.
Tyson Bagent, sorry.
Yep.
Don't even try me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even try me. We got the G.U.Y.S. That was a fun situation there. Sorry, everybody, especially everybody who played Novak. Whoops, including me. We're going to put up our lineups and look at the Millie and all that stuff. Hang the banners, other relevant sports news. Inter-squad DraftKings Jamboree. Again, I am just running away with golf right now. I'm the hottest golfer on tour. I might be number 1 in the world rankings. All right. We got to salute our sports. Let me pull up the clip. Everybody, shh. Let's salute some sports.
Salute
Okay, salute your sports. This is where we take whatever happenings in sports and then we salute it. Or it may not be sports. It could be totally something, whatever we feel like it is. Something that I was about to say aroused us. Something that that made us tip our cap, so to speak. But first, no, we're not even going to cover that. The UNC cover on the free throw, where that guy who's 89%. Shout out that guy for missing and not getting the cover. And then Vermont, that was an absolute disaster. So, anyways, who wants to salute first? Tex, I saw you wrote something in there. Everybody's talking about it. Given where we are regionally down here in the Southeast, ACC, go ahead. Salute somebody.
NC State was finally not a disappointment to everybody who roots for them. They pulled it off for the first time in 37 years. It's incredible. It was awesome to watch. I watched the last 3 games that they played, and it was a pretty awesome set of games. They were the better. They looked like the better team on the floor. They played harder than everybody else. They were getting all the rebounds. They were doing everything they had to do, and it actually worked out for them this time in the end. Even though they tried to give it away in a couple games.
Yes,
there at the end, they tried. Like there's one game where the dude they were up by like 8 or 9 with a minute to go. The guy catches the ball, jumps up, misses the dunk, hangs on the rim, tries to put it back, misses the putback. That's a technical foul. Yep. So they got 2 foul shots and the ball back. I mean, it was almost another NC State perfect disaster. But they were able to battle through it, and it was awesome for all the NC State fans out there who have been waiting for some sort of success for almost 40 years. So congratulations to all the NC State fans.
I was asking. I don't even think I was alive whenever that happened.
No, you weren't. It was 87.
Yeah.
I was alive, but I was 1 year old.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
It happened 37 years ago.
I wasn't there.
You weren't alive.
There.
I wasn't. So, hey, congratulations to me. I watched history. I've never seen NC State win an ACC tournament.
I was not alive.
Wow.
Yeah,
I watched history. I need here's J.V.I.S chiming in from the streets. Only 5 current ACC teams have won the tournament that beat all 5 along their. Nobody's ever won 5 games in the ACC tournament to win the ACC tournament. It's only been done, I think,
once. The last
once.
team to do it was UConn.
Yeah, in 2011. Kimball Walker. Everybody remembers that game. You remember that game?
Yes. And then they won the national championship.
That was the one that went into like 9 overtimes, right?
Yes.
They had to beat Scoop Jardine and Syracuse.
Scoop Jardine. What a name, dude.
Ooh.
Yes.
That was incredible.
McNamara?
Yes. Yes.
I watched that game in Iowa. I remember that one.
Dude, that game that was one of the best games I've ever seen. And on any field, any surface whatsoever.
Yep.
BMO still talking about the Steelers here. Pickett didn't handle the Russ edition well.
Dude.
Everybody got canceled. He canceled an out-of-town throwing sesh with wide receivers. Also his fiance, now wife, allegedly. Whoa. Whoa. BMO's
so he got married?
Pittsburgh gossip.
Wait a minute.
Wait, there's even more.
So a quarterback got married for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
Everybody knows what that means.
Oh, no. BMO. Wow, he was going to get married.
BMO's coming in with the scoops like Scoop Jardine.
Yes, bring it back to basketball. Patriots here. Patriot 465.
And Russ.
Russ got
what did
married.
Dude.
When he got married to Ciara. Oh, man. Dude.
And he's a Wolfpack.
Did he put out the Wolfpack tweet?
Dude, he's a pack of Badgers, right?
Yeah. Wow, he's got dual citizenship. Wow.
Oh, the Badgers won the tournament too.
No, they lost.
They didn't win. They lost to Illinois, right?
They didn't cover.
I thought they won in overtime.
No, they lost to Illinois and they didn't cover. Idiots.
Wait a minute.
Bear with Illinois machine guns here. I bet Bear with a machine gun knows what that cracking bird is.
Was it the semifinals I was watching?
Yeah, you were watching the semifinals.
Okay.
Yes, Bear with a Machine Gun. We did see that birdie putt from Clark. We're gonna get to that. Oh my god,
Yes.
dude, that was woo! All right, who this? I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna salute Yale basketball.
Oh, dude.
Yale basketball, dude. We were riding back today.
Don't yell at me, bro.
Dude, we were riding back today, and I'm like, this is a late game. Or I'm watching this. I tuned in late to the Yale game. And I'm like, man, they're not down by that much. What if I throw one of these bonus bets on there to cover? And then what if I throw another bonus bet for them to win straight up? And the dominoes fell, and Yale hits a buzzer beater as time expires to cover and win the game. And that was a nice little screenshot to show everybody your wins, but not your losses, because I tried the bonus bet, late bet like 40 times, and that's probably one of the only ones that I won. So, but you got to get rid of the bonus bets.
So you're sitting there watching that game, locked in.
Yes,
because of these bonus bets, just
Hey,
sweating it
Dude,
out.
those bonus bets are clutch.
Yes, raise hell, praise Yale. Yale, yeah, brother. They were that was awesome. So salute to them. Butch P, who are you saluting? What are you saluting?
Dude, I'm gonna salute Division III Hobart hockey team.
Okay.
And coming through, dude, they went through what, 4 overtimes, okay, against Curry, man. Of all people, Curry plays hockey. Did not know that. But the school Curry, hadn't even heard of it before either. Division III, they go 4 overtimes and they win 4-3. The goalie had 98 saves.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be some kind of record.
It's not.
No.
I think it is in the male hockey NCAA, but the female has 101.
Was that the Olympics?
I don't know, but the team won 10-1 in regulations, obviously. So she had a awesome goalie for 101 save, but terrible defense. What the heck?
Dude,
did you even have any skaters out there?
Holy cow.
But I mean, back to Hobart, or however you pronounce that. I mean, hats off to them. They go to they go to the semis now. So
hey, let's go. Are we a Hobart podcast now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in
You have me.
for the Hobarts. I don't even know what their mascot is, but yeah, it doesn't even say. But
Doesn't
regardless,
matter. We're
salute.
in.
Salute.
Let's go. Salute to them.
4 overtimes.
4 overtimes, 98 saves. That's earning it right there. Okay. You didn't think that I didn't have a dad joke prepared for this, did you? But guess what? I do. And here's the dad joke. Do you know why they won't let Clorox sponsor a stadium? There'd be too many bleachers. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, there you go. We got the crowds chiming in. The Latvian keeper versus Canada had 55 saves. That was a crazy game. We got some hockey nuts in here, man. I love it. All right. Anything else on the dad joke? Because if not, it is time, dude. I cannot wait to talk about. I cannot wait to talk about this golf tournament. That was just phenomenal. Everybody, shh.
Let's go.
Okay, this is the Fantasy DFS segment where we talk about how we blew it, like we do every week somehow. Some of us suck it up worse than others. J-Vi, I know you're listening. Why don't you comment on your lineup here and put it in the comments, huh? But yes.
Leave us
so
a word.
Basically, this was a big weekend for golf. the Players Championship, and I'm pretty sure the course, TPC Sawgrass, absolute buzzsaw run right through it. Am I correct, Butch? You know more about the history of the course than me.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, it looks like they tore this thing up.
They did.
Scotty, go
I
ahead.
mean, from our show, I was like, man, you can't BS your way through this course. And it looked like, I mean, they just stuck a foot in my mouth, just like my lineup there, demolished and terrible. Smelled like hot garbage. Dude, I don't even know what's going on. I mean, is it just the guys are getting that better? Is the technology of the clubs or balls? I mean, what's going on here? Scoring is outrageously high for what should be or has been the toughest courses on tour.
I did see that they kind of safeguarded some of the holes, especially number 17. They let the bumper of the rough right off the first cut get a little higher, and that stopped quite as many balls going through or going into the water. So they did like little things like that, but I don't know. I don't know if they're just that much better, if they're all just ball strikers or what. I don't know. But they're playing Scotty Scheffler, dude. Holy moly.
But
Let's
dude. Some of the shots today were just, I mean, Wyndham Clark is a baller, dude. But you just have to be that much better than Scotty to beat him.
Good luck.
He is the generational talent for sure for this next generation of golfers, hands down. I mean, that's going to be the Tiger Woods of the future.
Whoa.
Sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Put your stamp on it.
Dude, I mean, he's the guy right now.
He is the guy. And looks like he's got his putting figured out. And he's won back-to-back. He's won back-to-back tournaments in 2 really tough courses with loaded fields. It was awesome to see Schauffele up there, Wyndham Clark up there, Brian Harmon. We talked about that dude. Holy cow, can that dude play the irons? My gosh. He was phenomenal.
He shot from 18 too in the Pine Needles. Xander was there also. But, I mean, and that was actually about the same spot that Clark hit from the fairway. Mm-hmm. So Harmon doing it from the Pine Needles in there and hitting the green. And, I mean, you know, he was really pleased with himself on that shot, as he should be.
Dude, he's got so much swagger. I love Harmon.
Yeah.
He's got the sideways cap a little bit. It's a little bit off kilter. He's sponsored by GTL.
That's a lefty thing, though.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Like he's a little bitty guy. His caddy's like 6'5". That was a hilarious optic I saw on the course. I'm like, who's that guy beside? Holy cow, that's his caddy. And he's like 2 feet taller than him. It's hysterical. So shout out to those guys. But that putt on 18, dude. Oh my gosh. By Wyndham Clark, it lipped out like 340 degrees. I was like, we're about to get there.
34 times 10.
Yeah, yes. Everything we wanted in a golf tournament. Like, it came down to literally the last shots. Like, that's what you want at the majors or somewhere like the Players. It was spectacular.
But on the flip side of that, with you saying, even though the score was a little bit higher, I mean, just to have that type of golf, like you're saying, coming down to the last seconds, and there for a while, I mean, it was looking like maybe Harmon's going to tie Scotty. Xander's right there. Clark's right there. We could have had a 4 or 5 way tie going into extra golf.
Of like the best dudes.
Like the best. I mean, yeah. So absolutely. Yeah, the scoring's high, but I can also overlook that with that type of golf there at the end, because that's going to keep you tuned in.
We got back today from being at my parents up there, and the golf was coming down to the wire, And my wife's like, all right, we got to go meet with our neighbors. And I'm like, oh, no, no. No. She's like, but we agreed 5:30 to 6. I'm like, no. We're watching the end of this golf. Like, we have got to watch the end of this golf tournament. Like, I haven't been following it all day just to. And then we talked about it on the way back. I was like, what if I won the million? What if I had to pay? What if I had to play this other guy? She's like, I don't even want to think about that.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Oh.
Why can't it just be our guys that do well?
Why can't it just come on, guys? Come on, Novak. Listen to the hype speech we gave you. The G.U.Y.S, the golfers up your sleeve. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? 2 for 5.
Ooh.
Absolutely terrible. 16 to 20 on the year making the cut. I mean, are we not big time performers or what? We only play the non-signature events. Well, what's going on? Somebody talk us up. What in the world? Here's my one-liner from that. We're gonna do a little headline here of like how we summarize this lineup. No vacuum, no vacuum, because he sucked. He was basically like a human vacuum out there. Gosh, dude, that was so bad. He was in contention too on cut day. So, anyways, that's mine. Super James.
I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna go with one. I want to harm on.
Mm-hmm. That's a double.
Not really.
That's a double entendre there.
Because I had a decent lineup till basically today, but 5 out of 6, I played on for 8,100, and then you had Harmon right below him at 79. And so my lineup, I want to harm on. Not really, guys. So don't take me too seriously here.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, guys.
We're gonna hire Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh,
we're gonna get one of the guys from Adam Sandler's movies, and we're gonna
Shooter McGavin.
Oh,
the guy from
the guy that Shooter hires.
That's Steve Buscemi.
That is Steve Bush. There you go. We brought it back. That's Steve Buscemi. Oh man, dude. Tex, what was yours?
On absolute disgrace. But he had like a plus 9 one day, plus 8.
Yeah. Day 2.
Being
a -3 day 1 wasn't even a guy I was like looking at my lineup like, all right, he's on fire.
Yeah,
gonna make the cut. Gonna have a decent roster.
He's gonna pump in like a -1, -2 on day 2, be right there in the mix. Dude, double bogey, another double bogey.
He got you, dude.
But yeah, I think he had like 4 double bogeys, and then ended it with an 8 or something on 17, just to birdie 18. To
freaking on. He wasn't even on my radar. Super James.
Oh yeah,
Super James right here had a question. Yeah, I was balling. How many points is decent for the contest? If you want to win the millie, you got to score like, I think it was. We'll pull it up here in a minute, but it's like
anything that gets you cashing.
That's right. Yeah, it changes with each tournament.
You did it well.
Yeah. And then Buku, the bird. Everybody watching knows.
Oh, a bird.
That we're go check our Twitter. Listen to the episode. Club Hubs, Hubbards, whatever you want to call him. He was 400 today. He made the stud list just because the man was grinding. I don't know what just happened to Butch. He's gone. He's gone, Tex. We lost a lot of good men out there. Anyways, we'll get Butch P back whenever at some point. I'm not sure when. All right. So 2 for 5 on the guys, G.U.Y.S, the guys that we basically do deep dives on and then proclaim that these guys will make the cut without hesitation. 2 out of 5 of the ones we gave made the cut without hesitation. The other 3 were just an absolute dumpster fire. Mine was Andrew Novak, who finished 4 over and only gave you 23.5, tied for 114. Butch P gave you Justin Thomas. He missed the cut at 1 over because I think the cut was at 1 under. Tex was one of the ones that did give you somebody that you could play. Cam Young finished 54th.
Not great, but makes the cut.
He did make the cut. We didn't say he was going to win it, did we? Doesn't make the damn.
No. Make the cut. That's all we need you to do.
That's right. Says it on the hat.
He performed enough to make it worth picking.
There you go.
This is what you want.
That's you have to get. Now you're going to see this in a minute. If you want to compete, you got to get 6 guys over the cut line.
Yep.
Now, I put up a damn good fight today with just 5. I'll show you that one. But yeah. So Super James there. My first lineup I doubled up, but I didn't even realize it was a first round only. Well, there you go, dude. That's all that matters. Cash it, Super James. Cash that thing. So there you go.
I hate how long it takes for PGA to deposit your money.
Yeah.
Like it takes the rest of the night. Like it's still just sitting there.
J.V.I. gave you Brendan Todd, who also missed the cut at 6 over. And then Dylon was a late. We had to add that one late because he forgot to get us to us on time for the show. But he said Doug Geem, who went on an absolute tear.
Yeah.
I think the last 2 days he was on fire. He's been playing really good. So
day 3. Day 3 he was 6 under. Other than that, he was pretty.
Look,
just
the
solid golf.
Next.
He was under par all 4 days.
Oh, that's pretty good then. We'll take a look at those. But yeah, those are the 5 guys. 3 of them missed the cut. 1 of them killed me. But yeah. So also from this tournament, is there a bigger rivalry in sports today than Adam Hadwin in the 18th hole at TPC Sawgrass? I don't know. I don't know what his total for hole 18 was in the 2 days he played it, but it had to be like 4 or 5 over. He chucked his golf club into the lake. Oh, I feel bad for him. But Justin Rose too was one on Friday on 17. Justin Rose was in the cut. Like he was firmly in with a 1 under or 2 under, and he triple bogeyed 17. Triple bogeyed it. And I'd also like to send an apology out to Joel Damon because we bashed him on Thursday night. We were like, yeah, you got to play somebody like Joel Damon who has no shot in hell. And what's he do? He goes out and finishes like top 20 or something. So he stuck it to us, boys. I did want to bring up this stat for Scotty Scheffler. He has gone 170 holes without a 3-putt. It's like 2 rounds of golf that Scotty Scheffler has played without having a 3-putt. Is that not insane?
What putters are you using? Like that TaylorMade?
Yeah, I don't know.
New TaylorMade.
He drove the green on number 12 within like 10 feet of the hole. I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. Anyways. All right. Let's pull up the Wodamaker here. And let's look at some of these lineups so that we can look at what we did, and also we can talk about what we did right and what we did wrong. A lot of wrong this week, fellas. Anything to add there, Tex?
Just follow the strategy I'm going to use next week, because J.V.I. did a lot of wrong this week, is I'm going to follow all his picks next week, because we all know what happens the week after J.V.I. picks him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know how many texts he sent the last like 2 weeks. Like, I played that guy a week too early. I played that guy a week too early.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get to J.V.I.'s, jot them down and play all of J.V.I.'s guys.
Next
all right,
week.
first up, this is
Guaranteed.
the Wodamaker. This is the Wodamaker where I won the Wodamaker over all you jabronis. And I put up a lineup that had 5 golfers for 542 points, which was 100 off the millie. Now, at the top, Scotty Scheffler. Thigala kind of got it going, but I also had Harmon. And then I had Alex Noren. That was a nice little play. And Nick Taylor turned it on today with a 2 under. His Saturday stunk. But every single golfer I picked above Nick Taylor was under par every single round. Or par or better every single round. That's how you draw it up, boys. And I mean literally anybody other than Novak. Your boy. And that's my worst play. All these guys were awesome. So that's it. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Any thoughts on that lineup? You can't critique it. You just can't.
Yeah. That Novak play.
Yeah, dude. Why didn't you talk me out? Well, somebody should have talked me out.
You think Harmon will be in the 9,000s next week?
If he plays, I don't know. The Valspar. Isn't that one in Texas? They go to the Texas swing. I don't know. Here's what Dylon did. He had a pretty good lineup. But old Pavon missed the cut. But he also played Scheffler and Harmon.
Anybody
he played
but
Hubbs.
Pavon.
Anybody, dude.
Valspar's in Florida.
Oh, okay. There you go.
The Texas Children's Open is in Houston.
Is that what the Texas Houston Open or Children's Open's in Houston? It's in Texas. Thanks for clearing. I know I'm bad with geography, but you don't have to. Dylon with Pavon, Scheffler, Lowry, Harmon, Mitchell. Mitchell was terrible the last 2 days. And Hubbard had a pretty good week, tied for 31st, like the guys were saying in the chat. So another lineup that only got 5 across the line. Tex. There he is. There's your guy. Give us a rundown here. Come on, tell the people.
Well, Young, as I said before, not great. Made the cut, scored in my points. Day, same thing. I thought he had a hot start to start.
Yeah, he did.
And I thought, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a tournament that Mr. Day turns the light switch on and is back to his old ways. But no. Same thing with Finau. Hot start, slow finish, and never showed up. Played like me out there. Harmon, we've already talked about him. Absolute beauty on the course.
Laser
beams.
beams.
Out, who has been having a streak of good performances the last few weeks, and I thought that he was going to continue. He kind of did, but as far as DraftKings goes, he didn't score a bunch of points. He was just a steady. Played like Harmon does, like not anything special. Just goes out there and just absolutely slays everything he's supposed to do correct, and then gets a bird every now and again.
Yep. Look at Harmon, dude. Even on the first day, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And then what's he do? He goes 19 under the next 3 days.
Yep.
That's insane, dude. All right. There you go. Patriot says the Valero is in Santa. I knew it was a V.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was one of those. That's the gas company.
That's in the first one in April.
Yeah. That's where they're getting ready for the Masters. So 500 points is that's gonna put you in the cash line there, buddy. That's gonna put you in the cash line. Look at this beauty by Butch P. Dude, Hovland had on some biker shorts while he was warming up. You know, the guy at the gym who wears the biker compression shorts. I swear that's what he was wearing. It was unbelievable. I think I took a picture of it. Hold on. I think I did take a picture of it. Hold on. You got to look at these things, dude. I mean, he looks like a volleyball player.
They're going on the Tour de France.
He looks like a volleyball player. Oh, there they are. There they are. Look at these bad boys.
He's checked out.
Hey.
Look at those things. I mean, those are like the old Sophie shorts that your dad used to coach the Little League in.
Yeah. Newsflash: they might be bringing back the Arcadia Packers.
Ooh,
Butch, would you help me coach the first Arcadia Packers in like
Butch,
10
you've
years?
got to do that, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to straight up the gut.
Dude, straight up the
Bring it
gut. Hands down, I'm out
I
there.
will tell you, it's the most fun you'll have ever doing stuff with football, little kids.
Dude,
100%.
I love being around kids and coaching them and stuff, man.
Yeah, dude. So there's Butch. Any comment on
I have
this?
zero experience though.
No, it's okay.
It doesn't matter. You played a lot of football in your life. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Any comment on this before we absolutely roast J.Vi?
Dude, no. I mean, it was awful.
Matsuyama was good, dude. Good job there. Hovland, Matsuyama, on Cole, Keith Mitchell, and Doug Gim. All right, let's kill virus. Here we go. J.Vi. Will Zalatoris, Hideki, Homa, Hoagie, Hadley. Did he try to do my NASCAR strategy here with all the H's? You see all those H's? Hideki, Homa, Hoagie, Hadley, and then Brendan Todd was his guy. Zalatoris was. I'm shocked by him missing the cut.
Play him next week. Play him next week.
That's right. Look at screenshot this. Play it. All these guys next week.
I'm doing it right now.
Tom Hoagie does exactly what Tom Hoagie does every tournament. So, anyways, anything else on those lineups? I mean, that was clearly my best lineup. That one cashed in every single contest I had it in. It was a good golf weekend. All right, let's pull that down. All right. So that's what we did. Now let's get to the scumbags and the stud bags. So we have these grouped in 3 different categories. When you're looking at DraftKings, they have prices beside them. And so we section them off into 3 sections: 8,500 above, 7,500 to 8,500, and then 7,400 and below. So if you score 30 or below, you're a scumbag. So from the 8,500 above, JT, Willie Z, Spieth, Henley, scumbags. 7,500 and to 8,500. On Keegan Bradley, Eric Cole, Adam Hadwin, scumbags. 7,400 and below, Van Rooyen, Hosegaard, Rose, Cam Davis, Hostler, List, Horschel, Pavon, Brendan Todd, Andrew Novick, scumbags. And then your studs. That means they scored 95 points or higher. Scheffler, Xander, Hideki, Wyndham, Auberg, Thiegs. The top dogs showed out. So most of the guys who were priced high were pretty good. Wouldn't you say, Butch? Yes. Thumbs up.
Yes.
And then Connors, Fitz, Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim went on an absolute tear today. I think he was like 8 under. And then Harmon, obviously. And then Maverick McNeely out of nowhere, Taylor Montgomery, Ryder, Lashley, and then our boy, Club Hubs, baby. Club Hubs. But I will tell you this. I was sitting there watching on Saturday, and I'm like watching the leaderboard. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, dude, look at all these dudes that are up there that we normally play that we just decided not to play, like Montgomery, Maverick McNeely. I can't tell you how many times I've played those dudes. There was another guy that I played that I usually play that was up there. I was infuriated. Straka, Bezadenhout, Shank. Those are some other guys that usually. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see this? Bear with Machine Gun. He said, did y'all see Kapka burning JT? Did y'all see that? So basically, JT said before he doesn't really pay attention to live. And then he said, after I win this tournament, it's not really going to matter who was in it or not. And then he goes out there and misses the cut. And Brooks Koepka's live golf team on Twitter put scissors and then quote tweeted the picture of him saying that. So Twitter beef is back in golf. That's probably good for golf, honestly.
So they clipped arted.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was good. All right. We got to look at this Millie winner. I think everybody wants to see the Millie. Did we win the Millie today? No.
No.
No, but we were close. I'll tell you that. Man, we were close. So let me pull that Millie screen up. I think golf needs a little bit of that rivalry in it like that between the two leagues, right?
Well, if they were going to do anything about it, though, I mean, they won't have they need a PGA versus Live tournament.
True. I
like
would
the
watch
Ryder and President's Cup, Live and PGA.
Do it.
World Tour, throw them in there.
WCW versus WWF. Everybody would watch that. All right. Here is the Millie lineup winner. This is it right here. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Look at our guy right here. First off the dock. Look who made the Millie. You should donate a portion of those winnings to Club Hubs right there. As he makes. Look at Nate Lashley. 0.1% ownership. The stones on that guy. But again, we talked about Scheffler being way owned up to 35%. Schauffele, Harmon, Gim, Hubbard, and Nate Lashley. Thoughts on this lineup?
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Can you imagine, like, scrolling up there? Boom. You win a
Whoa.
Millie. Whoa. You see that? That's getting a little steam there, wasn't it? That hadn't even counted my winnings for today. Your boy, I'm telling you, I had a good weekend. I cashed in the 3-max, the single entry, a showdown, the Millie. I mean, I was up there, dude. That lineup I had was absolutely
love it.
The Lashley dart throw, though.
Oh, you kidding me? I mean, there was no indication that Nate Lashley was going to go out there and absolutely rip.
Nope.
TPC
But
Sawgrass.
I mean, this is also what you get to in a big GPP. You play your single entries or a contest to that aspect. Nate Lashley is 0% owned.
Yeah.
So the top comes down, but the bottom is harder to cash in it. Those.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit more conservative, I would say. But I mean, hey, he got who he wanted here, and then I don't know. I hadn't added this up, but I imagine that's where he failed and said, "Why not?"
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody else was on Lashley, so that's a
I mean,
why not?
Like most of these guys are
0.1%.
0.1. Like, look at these. Like, Forsaken has 100, and this is their 103rd, and they're 87th, and the guy who won this was his third. So they basically were like, I want 30% Scheffler, 10% Schauffele, probably 15% Harmon or whatever, and then just probably a lot of game, and then subbed in the last two guys. I'm sure they were very heavily owned in their little model makers or whatever the hell they use. So whatever. But again, like Butch said, you're competing with dudes who are putting like 100 and whatever lineups in there. So
yeah, I mean, look at Forsaken's. That's his 87th and 4th place, 103rd and 7th. So in between those are a whole lot of scenarios that are consistent to what you are seeing on the page right here. So they just have the other guys, and swapping out one guy is all it takes to probably drop you hundreds of spots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then I'm sure he had Scheffler up there. I can't get it to scroll up, but Fitzpatrick, Harmon, Bezadenhout, Lipsky. There's old Lipsky, and there's another point.
Oh, 0.1.
Like,
again, there's a my gosh. Okay.
Lashley, Geem, Schauffele, Kim. I don't know who he had up here at the top. Probably Schauffele or probably Scheffler or Wyndham Clark. But yeah, I mean, good Lord, like, what are you going to do with that? Anyways.
Well, your top guy is going to be Scotty because he won. So
Yeah.
your sixth guy that you can't see is Scotty.
Yeah, just assume. It doesn't matter. Whatever lineup it
Well,
is, it's at the top has Scotty in it.
Well,
Every
it's,
tournament. Like,
it's the pure fact of the bonus points that you get
Right.
for first place that brings
Right.
these guys up to the top. Like we said
Right.
on Thursday night and Wednesday night, typically you're going to have the winner in these lineups.
Yeah.
You know, and when it's Scotty, he's going to be owned
There
by
he is.
something. There you go. And in this case, it was almost 35%. So basically, anybody that cashed had Scotty on their lineup.
Mm-hmm. Here's the other one. We were just, yep, there you go. Unbelievable. Man, if we would have had Novak or anybody but Novak, we'd have been up there.
Anybody but on. Jeez. I know the Woat was not my best lineup at all, but the one in the listeners league that we had, that one had Scotty and just had 5 cut made and on. That was just awful.
Oh yeah, we
had
did
Killer
have the
Keith
listener.
too, but he went like
We did
+8 for the weekend.
I won the listener league. Top 3 were myself, Leroy the Great with 488, and then WT Noah 333, 479.5. So your boy took down the.
I think
the
that's with 4 golfers too.
Who? Wes? It's impressive.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for those contests. All right. We got to hang the banners. We ready?
Yep.
Tex, are you ready?
Yep.
You have anything else you want to add? No. Other than watching the kids play Super Smash Brothers was phenomenal today.
Oh yeah, a lot of emotions.
Dude, that brought back some
emotions.
Phenomenal memories.
They
were laughing.
128 person tournaments at the Brindle's house.
Oh my gosh, dude. Absolutely spectacular.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Everybody shh.
You did it! Congratulations!
There you go. Hang the banners. This is a segment where we, again, take a week full or a few days full of sports, and then we pick out things we're like, wow, we want to fist bump whoever that was and then hang a banner for them. And we got to figure out a way to get banners to just randomly mail to people. So, who wants to go first? I have 2. I have 1 and then an honorable mention.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Tex.
So we'll hang the banner to Michigan State for their 26th appearance in a row. Pretty incredible.
How did they get in?
How did they get?
I don't know. I was sitting there typing it up. I was like, oh, I guess they missed the tournament again. Then I actually went and looked because they're terrible this year. Like Izzo had a bad year.
19 and 14.
They made the
That's
tournament.
what they
made the tournament. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They kept it. They kept it alive for them. I'm not really sure.
They get viewers. They get viewers. It's the only reason. The App State should have made it over them. 100%.
Yes, I agree. And I mean, they had a win against Auburn, so they obviously can play. Auburn won the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Just
the
ran
longest
all over
streak
Florida.
actually belongs to Kansas. They've made 34 in a row,
Oh.
but
Shout out Kansas.
they had one of their runs vacated. So, and then the longest teams that haven't, so that's, I guess they have like 5 banners I'm hanging. The team that hasn't made it the longest. Anybody got any guesses? Ivy League, Green,
Dartmouth.
Yeah, 1959. Tennessee Tech, 1963. Columbia, 68. Bowling Green, 68. Seattle, 69. Rice, 70. VMI, 1977. Toledo, 80. Houston Christian, 1984. Brown, 86. Jacksonville, 86. Marist, 87. And Idaho State, 87.
Whoa! Did one of their
Brown
quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm.
Did one of their
was
quarterbacks
close.
on their football team get married?
I'm sure at some point. I'm sure
Did they
at some point.
Jumanji him? They Jumanji'd him. You got to roll a 4 and 8, dude.
Yeah.
Jumanji them. Yeah, Super James. We have a thing that we put on Twitter that's a link to a contest that you can get into for $1. And then
$1.
$1. So you got $1 hair.
One bucket, chuck it.
Oh, Buku's a Michigan State fan? What's the banner they
Oh.
hang? It's death, taxes, and Izzo in March or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. So, but yeah, Super James next year will be 27. What?
Izzo in March.
Yeah, that's like death, taxes, Tom Izzo in March, basically. No Sparty slant. Okay, dude. All right. We're not slandering. We're just marveling that they got in at over barely
Teams
at 5.
who might be better. Teams who might be better.
Teams that might be in the mountains of North Carolina that had a historic season that beat Auburn that should be
in the tournament.
That's pretty good against Michigan
over
team.
Michigan State.
I was sent a picture of the current landscape from our mother, Mrs. CEO of Stats. Conferences with multiple bids. The Big 12 has 8. The SEC has 8. The Big 10 has 6. The Mountain West has 6. The ACC has 5. How did Clemson get in, by the way? Pac-12 has 4. RIP, that was it for the Pac-12. That was Swan Song. Big East 3. American 2. Atlantic 10-2. West Coast 2. So, I don't know. They're letting anybody in nowadays. That's why they want to. That's why they want to. That's
where football's going. You're going to see your model right here,
dude. Don't even get me started on that again, dude. All right, let me. I'll do my one, and then I'll hang another honorable mention banner. I want to hang a banner for the Bears front office because the Bears front office pulled an absolute Houdini on the city of Chicago and traded Justin Fields in the middle of the St. Patrick Day party in Chicago where they turn the river green. So hang the banner for Chicago front office knowing that not a single damn person was going to be noticing the Bears while they were out partying all day for St. Patty's Day.
To wake up from your hangover to say, golly, you're there. What? We traded Fields for 6 rounds.
Damn it! We could have stormed it. We could have stormed Soldier Field if we had known. Holy cow! Hang the banner for them for pulling that one on a Saturday, on St. Patty's Day. Bush, do you have a banner to hang?
Yeah, I want to hang a banner for 9-year pro retiring Aaron Donald.
Oh.
Hang a banner for such a great career. Dude, I wish you were playing because I know the Niners are in shambles.
No.
And
false.
You be a part of next year of their collapse.
False. You're just you're hoping that the Cowboys will sign him.
Yes, absolutely. I think any team.
You're hoping he's going to do the Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot to even mention
Come
this.
on.
Yeah, the putt on.
Get your 10th year in.
There was another putt today that happened. Austin Eckroat. Did you see the highlight on that?
No.
Him and Joel Damon were playing a hole, and it sat on the lip for like 10 seconds, and then the wind blew it in, but it didn't even count. It was a pretty hilarious video. I'm like, of course that would happen when Joel Damon's there. The dude's just made for content. Okay.
Why didn't it count? It took too long.
You can only. Yeah, you know how it goes. It sat there way too long.
Yeah.
Right. So he had to pull it back out, and I wonder if he had to mark his ball right on the ledge again and put it in. It would have spent like 30 minutes trying to set it just right there on the edge again.
Right there. Yeah, because if he'd have put it a grass blade less, he would have got penalized.
He would. It would have cost him a stroke. So instead, Some Yahoo on Twitter would have been like, "That's
Yeah.
a penalty. Get him out of here."
Yeah.
He's crushing Cheetos all over his chest. That guy's a bum.
Like
They can,
the dude from South Park.
I can almost. Yeah, that's right. The sword of 1,000 truths. Dude, I bet you Damon. I can almost guarantee you 100. I will have to ask Hubs about this. Do you think Damon walked up to him and was like, "That's not good, dude. You're gonna have to put that." That's exactly what I would have done. One of you jacklegs would have left one on the lip like that. I was like, "You got to finish that out, buddy. We're playing for keeps out here."
Absolutely. It's not a gimme. Finish it.
Yeah.
Inside.
Show me you can putt, dude.
Oh.
That's funny.
As one of you come in there and knocks it away.
We just ride over your ball in the green, be like, "Late as it lies, jackass." Oh, jeez. All right. I got an honorable mention. I want to hang the banner for printers, just machine printers. It's bracket season. All the millennials and kids in college are probably like, what do you mean you print your bracket out? No, dude. This is what printers were made for. Print them out. Hashtag print them.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag the guy in your office who runs the copier, call him Prince Harry. Prints. Prince Harry. Okay. Other relevant sports news. Any other hang the banners? Do you have any impromptu hang the banners?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Hang the banners for everybody who made the NCAA tournament coming up for wrestling this week.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to watch.
Yes.
The semis, the finals.
Dude,
Good stuff.
we need a bracket for that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to
That's,
do
that's a bunch of brackets.
Yeah. We do need to set up a milligoat bracket.
We do. That people can join in and I don't even know if we
could do a bracket for the
We'll
final. Frozen Four.
Frozen Four.
The wrestling's a lot of brackets you have to go through.
Just like a fun bracket, right?
Yeah. We don't have to do just bragging rights.
Just bragging rights. We'll post somebody's name up like we always do. So, because I think it'll be a little bit harder to collect.
Yeah, we'll get you a subscription to our OnlyVans where we just like post videos and pictures of like vans.
Astro vans.
Yeah, just Astro vans in the wild. And we'll call it Millie Goat's OnlyVans. You'd be like, ooh,
I'll give you a picture of a van.
Oh yeah.
Cover. R.I.P. R.I.P. Chris Farley living in a van down by
tarps
the river.
off. On a van with the tarps off.
Tarps off. Yes. Straight up to get him out there to coach.
I got.
Yes.
I'll tell you guys some stuff after this.
All right. Other relevant sports news. We already talked about the NC State UVA. You have to shout out the big dude for NC State. He is about to be the star of March. DJ Burns, dude. Can't jump a lick. Dude. He can't jump at all. But he's got moves down there in the paint. He's silky. So here's another relevant sports news topic. And this was directly aimed at J.V.I., but he's not here, so we're going to have to do this anyways. There are 16 NFL franchises with a win percentage of 500 or better in their all-time history. Guess who's not one of them? You guessed it. The Buffalo Bills. Not even a winning franchise. In the history, nobody circles the drains like the Buffalo Bills. Not even the wagons.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys are. The Niners are. The Chiefs are, of course. The Vikings are. Shout out Dylon. So the only person's team who isn't on this list, the Buffalo Bills. Isn't that a shame? That's a big shame. And then Kansas.
Yeah, because I think they went 20 years after Jim Kelly of losing seasons.
So Jim Kelly got married. We already clarified that.
That's right.
Cursed him. Then the other note I had was Kansas. Here come the Bills fans. Mrs. CEO of Stats. Yes, he's not even there to defend us. We're not here. Is this, we're not bashing them, right? These are facts.
Facts.
I mean, it's not like we made these stats up. There's a clear list of 16 teams, and the Bills aren't on it. Nothing really you can do about it. There you go, Super James. Relegate them to the CFL. Grey Cup. Kansas City's handcuffing their fans, and this is why they got a bad grade, apparently. They're building $800 million of renovations to the stadium, and the owners are only paying $300 million. So guess who's having to front the bill for the other $500 million?
The folks.
Yep. They're going to raise the taxes to pay for the stadium. Or they threaten to move the team, is what I've heard. Sources are saying. Any other relevant sports news?
We'll watch them on TV.
That's right. Yeah. Who wrote this on the end?
Bye.
The Niners are not in shambles. Never have been, never will be. Did somebody else write that? No. Okay.
They are, though.
No.
Because Brock Purdy got married.
You wrote that. They were in shambles.
I didn't write that. I would never write that.
But they are in shambles.
That leads me to it. Here's what you jabronis did. You led me down another road. That's your own fault. Is Brock Purdy
cursed? Yes.
No, the best quarterback drafted within the last 3 years. You want me to read off the list?
Okay.
No.
Yes, I will. Thank you, Butch. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Kyle Trask, Davis Mills. They were all drafted in 2021. 2022 was Kenny Pickett, Desmond Ridder, Malik Willis, Matt Corral, Bailey Zappi, Sam Howell, Chris Aludicon, Skylar Thompson, and then Brock Purdy. And then last year was Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, Hendon Hooker, Jake Haener, Stetson Bennett, Aiden O'Connell, Clayton Tune. He's the best quarterback drafted the last 3 years. You could make an argument for C.J. Stroud if you want.
Give him the hook.
No, dude. Look at that. He is the best quarterback drafted the last 3 years. Neither of you have anything to say about that.
No.
I don't care.
Still too early to tell.
Still too early to okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, see? Agreed.
Justin Fields just got on the Steelers.
That's true. That's true. Oh, all right. Anything
Trey Lance
else?
hasn't even played yet. Too early to tell.
That's right. Trey Lance hasn't played. Hopefully to the Vikings. That would just be so poetic. I think that's everything, right? Other than the Wodemaker standings, which was myself with 7. What?
Dude, have y'all seen this sport called let's see, bull soccer? Have y'all
Bull
seen
soccer?
that? Yeah.
Does it rival ice football?
Yes.
That one's tough to
kind
beat.
of. Yeah.
You know,
they
let
let a bull out of the chute. Okay, and these people are in those like blow up balls. You know what I'm saying? That bounce around.
Yeah.
It just comes up and rams you. I don't know where the soccer part is.
How do you win
in this? But that's what I'm saying. I don't know where the soccer. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't ever pop. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's hilarious to watch the bull just sling them up in the air and they just come out and bounce off the ground.
Dude, that would be terrifying. Bulls are no joke, dude.
Yeah, 2,000 pounds.
Except for USF, they let me down this weekend. I tried to ride the hot hand.
Yeah.
I tried to ride the hot hand. They helped me.
Florida.
I agree. Bear with machine gun. CFL would be a lot more fun if they did. The Bills, that is. Oh, 50 meters. Yeah. Yeah. Super James. All right. I'm leading the Wodemaker 7 wins in golf season and NASCAR season. J.Vi has 6. Tex has 2. Dylon has 2 wins. Butch P, not off the schneid yet. Not off the schneid, my friend.
Dude, I thought I was going to have it in NASCAR.
Mm.
And then I forgot to submit a lineup in.
Oh, did you?
Yes. I had to work today. So I was at work and I was like, crap, happened to me. So I had reserved and then the white dot.
You created it too.
Circle. Yeah, right. I reserved it. And then when it starts, you know, everybody's got a full green. You're in first place. And I looked at mine. I was like, oh, crap.
All right.
Definitely not going to win that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of episode 114. Tex, do you have anything to sign off on?
Go Penguins.
Hey, they're back in playoff contention.
It's a long stretch, but yes, they can touch the offs.
Where are the Sabres?
You forgot to mention the Rangers absolutely pummeled them. Also on YouTube, the Millie Goats. Rumble, the Millie Goats. Twitter, at Millie Goats, down there in my corner there. On Instagram, at the Millie Goats. Website and blog, themillygoats.godaddysites.com. Subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show. We do the same for you. We really appreciate everybody watching. Have a great evening. Everybody who's tuning in on Rumble, the gang. Great comments. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you Wednesday night. Go Niners and Rangers.
Go boys.